Greetings, fellow Shek. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Kenshi Shek's Conquest, episode 101, Assault on Blister Hill Part 2. So there we go. Yeah, my automod is rather aggressive because I know that Kenshi's not exactly a family-friendly game, but I have friendly tags on. So it tags everything. Corrupted woman. You know what? I take offense to that. Oh, I should have set everyone on passive. Dope. Yeah, did you all need to get up for that? No, you didn't. Rad fails at taking a nap. Take two. I like how some of them were just like, yeah, I can't be bothered. Like, not everyone got up, right? Some people were just like, whatever. We're under attack. I can keep napping. Alright, save. Who is left to take care of after Phoenix? You mean in the series? Esata and her daughter. Esata and Seta. I mean, it would be right here in the rules, right? Defeat all the false leaders. Asata's dead. Ghost, Flying Bull, and Tora. I mean, Asata's alive. Ghost, Flying Bull, and Tora are alive. Or dead. And then this is... We're going up against the last Holy Nation leader. So it would just be Esata, and then I believe when Asata's taken care of, her daughter inherits the throne, which would be Seto. I know it's weird because one of the lieutenants of the Holy Nation is Seta, and then Asata's daughter is Seto. I don't know why the game chose to have such similar names, but they did. So we need to take out... After we're done here, we need to take out Esata and Seto, and maybe Banyan too, who's got diplomatic status. But they're all going to be in the same building, more or less, so... It's one more city fight. Get a full set. Yeah. Seta and Seto. Who takes Blister Hill after defeating Phoenix? I believe the Shek do. Let me double check for you. I believe, or no, maybe it's United Cities. I'm trying to take a look. Oh, Holy Nation Outlaws. Oh, no. Flotsam Ninjas, I think? Blister Hill falls to ruins if Holy Phoenix is killed or imprisoned. Blister Hill becomes inhabited by squatters if Holy Phoenix, Mole, Voltena, and Seta are killed or imprisoned. If Mole was killed or kidnapped after Blister Hill, Mole is the leader of the Flotsam Ninjas. Blister Hill gets taken over by Flotsam Ninjas. Will not take place. Hey, Critical Foxes! Thanks for the gifted subs. I think what it's trying to say is that Blister Hill gets taken over by Flotsam Ninjas, which would be awesome, but I don't know if that's actually true. I guess we'll find out. And then Empire Blister Hill. If Esata the Stone Golem and the three Holy Nation leaders are dead, United Cities will take over. So eventually United Cities, I think, will take over, or Flotsam Ninjas. One or the other. I'm not sure which. So, Fang, you were the one that was most hurt. So when your arm is operable, we'll go down and finish what we started. Oh! No, we won't. Hold on. A little bit of, these are all, like, newbie squad. There's only one high paladin and then a bunch of the, holy servants, which are a joke. So it's really just this guy that we have to worry about. I don't even think I'm going to strip the holy servants because they're not even worth it. Ooh, horse? How are you unconscious? You're not even hurt enough to be unconscious. What the heck? I am deeply confused by that. No, I guess there's another there's another paladin over there. Donk. Alright, so let's just strip the ones that matter. So, rain. Oops. There's actually a few of them. I don't recall knocking these ones out, but alright. Naked you become. When they ran up, I just saw a bunch of holy servants, and not any of these paladins. Where... Did you guys notice, like, additional paladins? Because I totally didn't, but there's, like, 3 or 4 additional paladins over here that I did not see walk up at all. Their corpses just sort of appeared. And I don't mind. I would say our down and out count is probably in the 50s or 60s range by now. Would be a conservative estimate of how many people we've managed to incapacitate from the Holy Nation, which is at least twice our pop, which is pretty cool. If only I could collect ears to be sure. That'd be a little disturbing, actually. But not that unlike what Bugmaster does, collecting teeth. So, where is their high paladin? Someone with a big bag. Els, you have a big bag? Nope. Ruka, nope. Larry? Yes. Alright, I'll address injuries in just a second. I'm just making sure that we've stripped the ones that need stripping. It's getting a little messy. Look at this, like, Holy Nation totem we built. That's some super rock stacking right there. I don't think I stripped the high paladin, but I can't find him. He might be somewhere in this mess. No, I'm just going to assume that he's stripped. I don't know. Alright, quick health check on everybody. So, Fully's chest is a little oof. Thing's arm is still oof. But you know what? I feel good enough to go. Go pick on some more of them. Oh, wow. There is so much. Oh, are you the high paladin? Nope, you're just a normal. Just a normie. I wonder how he feels right now. He's probably pooping his pants. Don't worry, you won't feel anything in just a moment. I like how this one's screaming help. Nah, help is not coming. Do they have anyone in the guns? They do. They have manned guns, so let's back up. Have mercy. Whoops. Trustin, did you not hear the call for everyone to back up for a second? He's going all in. He's like, no! Ahead! And alone. King, you have a big bag. Let's take this guy's weapon. Oh, I can't even... There he is. Alright, everybody hold. Maybe not passive, but everybody hold. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send Rockfin and King to neutralize the turrets. The mounted. And then everyone will push in. They move so fast that it doesn't really give the shooters much time to react. So for now, I'm hugging them. There we go. Whoa, Ruckvin. Dang, 2 hits and almost took his chest out. It's a bit of a competition between these two. The two speed boys. Ruckvin wins by a mile. It's okay, Kang. No one will think less of you. Truly. It's not sarcasm. You are a monster. Oh, Kang with just a... I'm going to call that, like, basically a tie. That was impressive that they went down in unison. Alright, so what we've got here is a... There's obviously still gate guards here. A lot of the paladins that are in the throne room here. Let me poke into the throne room with Kang. There's no one on the guns up there. The barracks has manned guns, though. So that's still a bit of a concern. So, faction throne. Insolence, he screams. Well, naked. Yeah, I think the insolence is yours. There is not too many pallies left in here. So, I'm going to be bouncing out of here. And we'll try to pick a fight at the entrance gate. Right out here. Let me turn the red pack on. You attack the High Lord Phoenix? Yeah, I sure do. I sure do. So with their guns neutralized, I can fight here without too much danger to myself. And this is a pretty good place to fight, because it's going to be a little bit easier for me to isolate and eliminate, rather than being in there behind their walls. Here's Phoenix. He came out. He is out. He's out. He is vulnerable. So I'm going to have Headshot just isolate on him. And go to range. Phoenix just hit Kang for 64. Actually, 64 minus 56. His blade is, scary, I think is the nicest way to put it. So he is the man to kill. He is the man to beat. Poetic, you get on that, because you can get through his armor. And then I'm going to micromanage it so that we don't... Ouch, 88. That we don't go too far into their town. Which is going to be a little challenging because these guys are flooding in. Els just took a hit for... Oh, good drop kick. And then Poetic's leg is gone. Yeah, you can see why Phoenix is so scary, but Phoenix's arm is already starting to take damage. Rockvin, let's have you come over to Phoenix. Where are you, Rockvin? Where is Rockvin? Oh, there was a group. Are we getting attacked from behind? Trustin, where are you going? So Els is getting schooled. Poetic's trying to lay low. Headshot is still just shooting Phoenix. And let's put Jacobot and Rain on Phoenix as well. Dodged. Alright, taking a look in the town. You guys are going too deep, so I'm going to pull you back. Because once we're too far into the town, the barracks crossbows will start firing on us, and giving the home field advantage over to the enemies sounds dumb. So Els is out for a bit. Jacobot just got smashed real bad. Phoenix is critical arm here. If we can keep focusing on that left arm of his, he's going to be out in no time. Alarm raised. Alright, no one's deeper than the gate. Obviously, I'm not micromanaging to strip right now because this is sort of the fight to end all fights. And Rain, Jacobot, and Rockvin are going toe-to-toe with the Phoenix. Landing a lot of hits. His health is critical now. Guys, stop. There's high paladins back there. Let them be back there. I don't care. Good hit. Good stagger. Where is Headshot? Headshot, get around behind him. Ouch. Rain gets stabbed hard. Alright, everybody else, go over here. I'm trying to lure them away from going in. So he is struggling. Jacobot, you have a crippled arm. I'm going to have you back up. And then Horse, let's have you come in. High Lord Phoenix is critical. Ouch. When he swings, though, when he connects, it is brutal. This is why I didn't want to fight him and the Protector of the Flame and all the other High Paladins and Inquisitors at the same time. Because it is not fun. You end up like L's pretty quickly. Alright, we're starting to dunk on him. He is wavering. I think what I'm going to do is hold passive, pull back. So I can be a little bit more organized and figure out exactly what's going on. And trying to pull him further away from his gate. While we quickly patch up. Alright, so those that are healthy, let's pick a few. Chemo. You've got some health in you. Cowley. Chemo and Cowley are going to step up to the old Phoenix. I'm trying to isolate it so that those that are really hurt don't end up continually getting into combat. So I don't delimb or anything like that. He has limb trauma. His left arm is about to get... Oh, he's downed. He's out. The Phoenix is unconscious. Yeah, baby. What? Oh, and you know what? I only have one person unconscious in recovery coma over here. So that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Yoink! Alright, Poetic, you're going to need a lift. King, go for Poetic. King? Oh yeah, here it comes. Iguvin, did you not just get told to move? You dummy. Come on. Come on. And down goes the big man. I'm not fully disengaging. I do plan on holding my ground. The reason I'm pulling back here is just so that I don't aggro more of them. But I'm not planning on leaving just yet. Thank you for your Paladin Cross. And your armor is going to grace the ground, because I don't even care. He's dying, too. Did Rockfin just drop? Yeah, Rockfin just dropped. Phoenix is on the ground now. No, that's the Inquisitor. Where is Phoenix? Here he is. He's dying, but he's on the ground. Who's healthy? Jackson, you pick him up. Rockfin got clocked in the chest for a KO. He'll be up soon. And that is why you strip. Because he would have been a lot harder to deal with had he got back up. I mean, he was pretty grievously mortally wounded, but still, you don't want one of the strongest people in the world fighting twice. It's one of the tropes that I hate about games is like, I know it's a kind of a thing, but like, those, the types of video games where like, the boss just like has another form and then has another form and then you fight the boss like 5 times and you're like, come on, just give me one boss fight. I don't want to fight the same dude 5 times because, you know, that's just lazy at that point, game design wise. Down goes another. It's like, we couldn't think of one good boss fight, so we gave you 6. Enjoy! It's like, no. One boss fight, not 6. Every FF game. There's a lot of games that do that. I don't know, it kind of bothers me when it's like, you've defeated the boss, new form. You've defeated the boss, new form. You've defeated the boss, new form. It's like, no, stop! This isn't a boss fight. This is like 4 boss fights, 5 boss fights, and it's boring. You're just making me do the same thing 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. It's like, this is just dumb. Just lazy, lazy game design. Els is still in a recovery coma. Poetic is still... Oh my god, Poetic almost lost a leg. And that's about it. I think at this point we just unpack the beds, give one each, and roam home. I don't really know what to do with his body, though. Do you have any issue with the RimWorld Ideology ending? Which one? You mean, the Arcanexus? No, I haven't... Do you have that issue? Oh, you mean the boss fights? No, I mean, that's different. What I mean is, like, when you... You know, in those types of games where you fight one boss and then he just comes back with a different, like, attack stance, and you fight him again, he comes back with a different attack stance, and you just keep doing that over and over. Rinse, repeat. And it turns, like, one boss fight into 5 boss fights. Like, sometimes it's done well. Like, the one time I think in recent memory that it was done well was Death Stranding, when you fight the final... Like, again, spoilers, but when you fight the final boss, it's like a brutal duke out where you drag the fight out, but like it makes sense in that instance. Whereas other games, it's like the same stupid boss fight over and over and over, and it's just annoying more than anything else. It doesn't feel climactic. I think that's the problem is boss fights should feel climactic. And if you have to fight the same boss over and over and over, it's not going to feel climactic. There's not a climax because it's like, am I done yet? Am I done yet? You know? Because they just keep coming back. I think that's the problem. Is they sort of ruin their own game by having a anti-climax at the end of the fight, or at the end of the game. And it's honestly due to, like, in my opinion, just sort of lazy game design. Just have one harder fight that's final, not 10 fights that aren't. The great sleeping bag debacle. Alright, so who is holding Els? Shona is? It's probably the worst person to hold Els, so I'm going to switch that up. Because Shona's already ridiculously slow to begin with. She was the slowest. So Els has his bag. The problem is, I realize that this fight is a little anticlimactic, given that I've beaten the big bad boss, and now I'm, like, toying around with my sleeping bags. So the irony is not lost on me. It's just, you know, Kenshi is not supposed to be one of those RPG games that has the giant boss fights that just end the game. Cut to credits. I mean, I could do that. You want me to cut to credits? Boom, credits. But, you know, we still have some fighting left to do. What are y'all doing? Oh, there's 2 previously injured paladins that I hadn't stripped. Yeah, sometimes it makes sense for the story, for the boss fight to have multiple forms, like kicking him off a horse or something like that. But I don't like it when it's like the boss has been beaten to a pulp and is laying on the ground, and then all of a sudden he's like, ha ha ha, I'm back again. It's like, no, you're not. Like, we have resolved this. You're not back. I can't, like, kill you and then you all of a sudden, like, rise from the dead. You know. It really depends on the story, but I feel like a lot of the times when they just, like, come back magically and they have a full health bar, it's like, okay, whatever. Whoever designed this boss fight just didn't want it to end gracefully. He was playing dead, yeah. There's a difference between it serves in the story and it's just like lazy writing. So the having him disappear from Blister Hill will happen once I leave the zone. Nothing really updates in Kenshi until you physically leave the area. So Blister Hill will fall to ruin once he's killed off, like once he actually formally dies, or we ransom it off. The thing is, us Well, I guess formally kidnapped too, but we'd have to throw him into prison. So things don't really update in Kenshi in real time. You have to actually leave the zone. So that's basically what we're waiting for, is for me to pack up and walk away. And then for Blister Hill then to re-register as under new leadership. And I actually don't even know who's going to own it. It probably will be the Shek, but it could be Flotsam. I'm not sure. Could you piss off? So here he is. He's dying, but he's not dead yet. And I'm almost done packing up. Leave it, they're not worth it. I love how he's saying that, even though I'm holding their, like High Lord leader. They're not worth it. Okay, well, sure. You're not getting your leader back then. And headshot one last bag somewhere. Do we see it? I don't... If I have to leave one bag behind, that's fine. Actually, you know what? I don't think we had that bag. So we're good. Unfortunately, Jacobot went 90 nights. Quit hitting me. Alright. Let's see. And horse is down too. The Battle of Attrition. So I think that what this is, what all these people are, is a patrol from behind that rallied. And I don't know if I'm going to be outrun them because I'm injured. So I will stand my ground, which is going to be kind of annoying because I'm going to suffer more injuries and then not be able to disengage. But I think what I have to do is, let me put the red back on, is I'm going to have to start to strip and isolate. Alright, Poetic. Try not to lose that leg of yours. But if you do, I have a backup. So I'm going to put everybody that is currently being carried down so I can fight a little bit better. Because I don't think we're leaving this area until we're done with these paladins that are following me. No one has died. Well, none of my people. Dozens have died, but no one that matters to me, if that makes sense. Only enemies. Only enemies have died. To make sure that I'm... Oh, no. I was wrong. So because we're as injured as we are, it's still pretty important for me to strip them so I don't have to keep fighting these paladins for forever. But we're getting through their numbers pretty efficiently. And then I have to check on High Lord Phoenix. Who's carrying him? Jacobot? No. Who was carrying Phoenix again? Jackson. Okay. Phoenix is still captured. That's what matters most, is the big bad High Lord Phoenix is unconscious, dying, and cannot be rescued. Posture check. Got it. Alright, you guys don't need to go seeking out more fights. Let the group down below come up. I don't think they're going to need help. Oh, no, they're getting added to. Oh, this one's pretty hurt. Oh, bye-bye, horse. Well, we're almost disengaged. The getting out is a very there we go. Is a very important skill. Honestly, in my opinion, just about as important as getting in, because it is very easy to get overwhelmed in a battle of attrition where they just wear you down, and then not being able to get out to the point where you know, to the point where then you're in a situation. Hey, Kilgore, thanks for the gift of subs. Where you're in the situation where they eventually win because they wore you out in a battle of endurance or something like endurance. So I'm trying to get away from this fight so that that doesn't happen to me, so that they don't just keep sending wave after wave of paladins until eventually I have too few people that can walk away from the fight that I will lose possession of Phoenix and lose ultimately, because there's no way for me to finish off Phoenix. Other than to run him to the closest police station and ransom him off. But I think I want to watch him die. Also, I don't even know if there's a bounty on him. He might be bountyless. But at the moment, it looks as if... No, there's someone got back up over here. Oh, he's naked. Never mind. Oh, just cut off your leg. And you're unconscious for thousands. Yeah, we're just about done with this. I think we'll be walking out of here in no time. Alright, all that movement kind of signals that we're through. So we just have to pick up the ones that can't walk for themselves and then bail. So Mike, pick up Els. Kang, pick up Poetic. Where's Poetic? I'll find him in here. Now, where is he? Pick up Poetic. Trustin's on his feet. We're patching up, we're splinting, and then we're going to be bouncing. Except for this paladin needs to die. What do you mean, you again? You came to me. Moron. Alright, we don't look fast. And let me put it as a group march. I don't know... Oh, Mike should not be carrying anyone because he has a leg injury. So, pass... Els to someone else. Who doesn't have a leg injury? Tora. Keep moving. And then Jackson... You don't have an injury, so yeah. This is as fast as we're going to move out of here. Make sure we don't have anyone left behind. Oh man, the amount of gear that is on the ground there. Ouch! The heck? Really? You managed to get that many targets naked? That's actually kind of impressive. So the issue is I don't move fast enough to disengage. So their patrols can outrun me. One thing I could do is I could head to an ally base. I could head to World's End or Flotsam Safe House or something like that that is a little bit closer. But I'd rather not. I'd rather just go home. We have won this and I'd like the spoils of the war. I could set Jackson to passive, but I'm not that worried about dropping Phoenix. At this point, it would take one heck of a counter raid, a counter army to get him freed. I don't think it's likely to happen. And we're back to yellow. Alright, horse, you can be carried. Or, you can walk. Poetic, you're still super, super, super hurt. There is a patrol up ahead. What if I took this north pass? Where does this lead me? I don't think I'd lose that patrol. I don't want to sustain more leg injuries and be any slower than I already have to be. Oh, I think this is a dead end. Wonder if they'd even see me. So Jackson, how is Phoenix doing? I can't even click him. Neat. Alright, he's patched up, unfortunately. Yep, this patrol's none the wiser. You finally got Twitch to accept that you're real? Got flagged as a bot or something? There's been a lot of botting recently on Twitch in the last year or two since the uptick of streamers on due to COVID and, you know, quarantine and people at home and all that. So Twitch has definitely been a little bit more aggressive than normal, trying to slap down what they perceive as fake accounts. And they cast a wide net, and unfortunately, people get caught in it that don't deserve to be. Alright, Els is almost conscious. So we're almost at a point where we don't have anyone unconscious, which is great. Hey, Tristan! How you doing, dude? Oh, hi there. How was Oni today? I'll be playing that in 2 days. You surviving? No starvation yet? Tumbling, you're now here twice. Came full circle. It happens to me a lot. Boy, oh boy. So you guys came in at a good time. We just captured High Lord Phoenix, who's one of the two big bad enemies that we wanted to capture to end this series. So, here he is. What do you guys think I should do to High Lord Phoenix? I guess that's the next question that I'm going to have to pull for. And... oh, you blasted off to another planet? Sweet. Alright, let's open that poll up. Content does not meet guidelines. Well, apparently feed him to animals and starve is like a bad word. Okay, there we go. So what to do with Phoenix? We can either starve him out in one of our starvation cages, or feed him to beak things, or something that you suggest. Give him skeleton limbs? Well, I don't have a method to delimb him, so I can't do that. It's not exactly possible. I wonder if the 100 Guardians are going to notice that I have, no, they're not going to know that I have him on my shoulders. It'd be funny, it's like, is that Phoenix? It's like, yeah. You Guardians are weak. We did what you couldn't. I don't have a peeler machine blueprint, and I'm not intending to get one. I guess I could, fog pole him. Yeah, I'll leave that as an option. Let me, delete this. Oh, I can't even delete my own polls. See, Twitch polling sucks. But yeah, I guess fog poles would be another way to deal with him. Slapping him to a pole in the fog island and watch hivers eat him would be another another method of death. Alright, so let me pull between beak things and... oh, jeez. Right as I tab out, that's rude. What was that? Some strayed paladins? Oh yeah, so the paladins faction have already crumbled. If I'm getting attacked by strayed paladins, that means that the Holy Nation is already a fractured nation. So the game has updated to know that they are now leaderless. I'll get that poll going. Okay, there we go, poll ended. If you want to start a poll between Beak Things and Fog Poll, that'd be great. Because the moment I tabbed out to try to type, I got attacked by these stupid paladins. Alright, let's keep moving. Hey, Cisco. Thanks for the follow. And Queerzilla, thanks for the resub. And cheers to the raid. So we did Big Thing Seto, which was one of the lieutenants. And then we sold Valtena for bounty. Him and Esata should be a prison side by side. You know, that's a possibility. But, I don't know. The problem is, I don't think we're going to be able to get Esata before he starves. And keeping him fed seems weird to me. Feeding an enemy just seems odd. So we're almost back home. How's your character doing? You've got a pretty nasty limp. But you were kicking some super paladin butt. Because your martial arts isn't armor mitigated, so you were rocking them hard. But because of the lack of leg armor, you're being carried right now because your legs are jelly. But otherwise, you're fine. You're the only one actually being carried. Because of your jello legs. Your leg almost got cut off by High Lord Phoenix. You know, like you do. Alright, so who's the slowest? Is it Cowley? Let's see. It's pretty easy to determine who the slowest is when you just... Oh, but they're not moving at the same time. Could you guys stop doing that? No, you have to do it. Okay, cool. That's obnoxious. Yeah, you've done some drop kicking in the head, and it was pretty delicious. You've drop kicked a lot of paladins. Man, these 100 Guardian are everywhere. Alright, I'm going to try to follow Jackson. I think he's the slowest. I don't know. Oh, because he's holding Phoenix and has a falling sun. So yeah, that makes sense. He probably should hand over Phoenix to someone faster, but hey, we're in formation, that's all that matters. It's weird to have a hole in the formation because Poetic's being carried. Yeah, I finally gave you a dust coat, and you've been dodging and meleeing like crazy as a result, but the Samurai Cloth Pants don't really keep your legs all that protected from someone wielding a Meito Paladin Cross. So, that Meito Paladin Cross here did some limb damage. Did some deep limb damage. But, hey, it can't be used anymore. It's out of circulation. It's also a bit too heavy for any of us to really use, I think. Who's the strongest? Kang at 48... Shown at 49. Yeah, it's too heavy for us. Kali at 46. Jackson 46. So Kang's the strongest and he still can't even wield it. Can I sell him to slave? No, he doesn't have a bounty on him. So no one will take him. Which is odd. You'd think at least the Shek would have a bounty on his head, but they don't for some reason. I guess you could, like, drop them in front of slavers and have the slavers put shackles on him, but that's probably not going to work on all that well because the minute he regains consciousness, he's just going to pick the shackles and kill all the slavers because, you know, he's stronger than slavers by far. So it's a not so workable solution, I think. You're just freeing him with extra steps. He's a happy dog now. Here, he's a happy dog. When he gets his baby carrots. That is a happy dog right there. Oh, God. Camera, stop. So, what won the poll? Big things? Still? Fog pole? Oh, sweet. Alright, sounds good. Alright, well let's, I guess Ruka, you don't need to heal up. But let's have everyone else heal up. I'm gonna close and lock the front gate. Oops, wrong way. All right. Oops, again, messed up. Didn't fully repair that limb. Okay. So I know what I'm going to be doing the last 40, 50 minutes. I'm going to be heading out to the Fog Island and watching him get eaten by a fog prince. Sounds fun. Just making sure that all of my prosthetics get all repaired up. Take him to meet Grand Wizard. I like how Grand Wizard was a a flag term because of the KKK. Nah, we're gonna fog pull him. I want him to get eaten by the little teeth of hivers. Tangier, thanks for gifting out a sub. Oh, I have some friends, don't I? Where are you going? There's nothing to steal outside of my main facility. I mean, I'm a little perturbed that you... Well, maybe there was... No, there really isn't anything to steal. Alright, you know what? I don't take kindly to that, though. Stupid hungry bandits. Yeah. Get smoked. See, now I have all these dead hungry bandits everywhere. And their limbs, and it's messy, and ugh. Ruins the decor with them crawling around like scum. So, Poetic, you're the only one that really needs healing because of your leg injury. No one else really got injured in that fight. And here's Phoenix. I probably ought to put the blade away. So here is the Exile Plank. And I'll stick the Paladin Cross next to it. Ta-da! And then I'm going to put all the prosthetic limbs away because I didn't need them and I don't need to be carrying them. One thing that I need to make sure is I'm probably low, if not out of food. Yeah, I have a little bit of food left, but barely any. No, that's not true. Callie has a whole bunch. What are they? Oh, I have dust bandits in my base trying to loot me. I don't have any food here. There's nothing for you to do. You're just being annoying. Alright, let's go. Who is the slowest? Let's establish. Probably still Shona. Shona's still at 20 miles an hour. Which is funny because she's one of our strongest. Callie's at 20. Because he's full of food. Here, let me trade some of this to Kang. lighten the load there a little bit. So 21. All right. Okay, we follow Shona. Shona likes to lead, I guess. So that's fine. And we're going to head up to the Hive Island. Feed Phoenix to the Hivers. The Fog Hivers. Hang on. Before I leave, I want to repair my gate so I can close it. It doesn't really matter once we leave the zone, but just kind of a nice thing to do. Not leave the base wide open. It looks a little creepy. It low-key looks like we're zombies, like picking at corpses or something. I mean, on 1 speed, it's not so creepy, but on 3 speed, yeah, that's stuff of nightmares. Thank you for tuning in to Kenshi Shek's Conquest, which originally streamed live on Twitch, February 15th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, please let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow Shek.